So I queued because he can only buy one shoe,
Yeah.
and I can only buy one. So I queued with him, and I did twice. I did one another place, and then we got a fight because like they already had queue.
Hi guys, welcome back to Basic Series Podcast. Today we have a new episode, and this podcast episode aims to provide Islamic education and life question as a Muslim at the comfort of your home or wherever you are. Will it be at work or jogging or driving, as long as it's safe to do so.
Yes. Assalamualaikum
Yes,
guys.
safe to do so. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Welcome back, Shaz.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Welcome back, Latifah.
Thank you. Welcome back.
It's been a long time, eh?
It's been a while.
We just got out of the cave, hey? It's been that long.
Nice to hear everyone's voice back.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. It's good.
So what are we talking about today?
I want to talk about business because I think I'm a bit guilty. I
What
don't know.
Guilty
What
as
kind
in?
of business? It's not my business to know your business.
No. As in like selling stuff on like Facebook Marketplace and like buying stuff.
Yep.
Because I feel like, yes, I know it's my stuff, like it's in a good condition, but I feel like it's guilty because I would sell it a little bit more to get profit out of it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Like when you say more, it's like what? 50
Like
cents?
No, it's like an extra $1 or like $5. Or like sometime I'll add in there willing to deliver and then an extra $10 or $5 when I've got enough
We're talking
petrol.
about
At least double, huh?
where can I buy all your stuff? Facebook Market?
That's what I mean. I feel like because everyone like in my social group, I don't know if you guys know, have seen it as well. Like you probably know everyone's selling stuff nowadays. Like everyone is getting into the business system. Like it's so common. Everyone's, especially like during COVID time 2 years ago, you know, where we weren't like working and then everyone's like, okay, I need to do side hustle. That's what we call it nowadays. But I'm just like, as a Muslim.
I think you're just decluttering the things in the house. Just like what do you call it? The lady in the Netflix.
Marie Kondo?
Yeah, that lady.
Who's that?
So okay, she's a Japanese lady and she declutter everything and like she tidies everything up.
Yeah.
And I went through that phase where I like cleaned everything
Right.
because my mom also says if you don't need it,
Becoming more zuhud. You know zuhud?
what does that mean?
Brother Mahir, what's zuhud?
Zuhud.
Yeah.
Oh, Zuhud is renounce worldly matters.
Right now. So just like
Just let
declutter.
everything go.
Yeah, because I was just like, it's mubazzir if it's just sitting there not doing anything.
Alright.
So I'm like, Yoda, I'll sell it.
I think it just comes natural now, for with
Yeah.
Marketplace and Gumtree
Exactly.
and all this stuff, just to put your stuff online. But I don't think
Do you guys meet at your place or do you guys like meet at somewhere like Bunnings
No.
or
Or
Bunnings car park or something?
selling online.
Yeah.
at my place.
You don't,
No.
you don't
Sometimes,
mind.
sometimes
yeah.
it's a bit dangerous.
Actually,
Yeah.
no,
A
it
dodgy
depends.
person, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it depends for me. Like if it's like a big goods, like a couch or like a table, it'd
Yeah,
be
you're
at
not
my
gonna-
place.
you're not going to bring that to Bunnings.
Yeah.
No, because if I do delivery in my SUV, I'd be like an extra $15 or $20 for petrol.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'd be an open space.
Before we
Yeah.
dive in like into this topic, just
Yeah.
like we all share. What have you guys sell over on like online market? Like
Oh.
each of us would just
Sold
share one thing. Yeah.
sold shoes. I sold
What kind of
shoes
shoes,
quite a
like-
bit.
Shoes.
Before I used to collect a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, obviously I didn't need it anymore. So I just sold it
Did you sell it with the box or without the box?
with the box.
Okay, good.
That
'cause-
Most-
holds the value, right? If you
That holds the
Yeah.
value, yeah. And a
Yeah.
lot of the shoes had a bit of value.
Yeah.
So I sold it for a bit of value.
Yeah.
I have one shoe that I only used twice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but the third time when I'm gonna use them,
Yeah.
the glue just
The
came off
sole?
from the sole. No, the what do you call it?
The lining of the sole, like
the bottom of the shoe.
yeah.
Just come
Fell
off. Yeah. I just left it in the
Should try selling it.
So you sold it?
no.
Oh.
Yeah. How about yourself, brother Madi? You
Well, I remember when I was moving house, right,
Yeah.
from rental house to my new house. So there are certain items in the house,
Yeah.
properties in the house I have to sell off. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
that was my first time using Facebook
Marketplace.
marketplace. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So I sold couches,
Yeah.
couple of couches, and then also washing machine.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I sold it not making profits just to get it off because I don't want to bring it over to
Yeah.
the new house.
Yeah.
So
Because you
Yeah.
want like new things in their house, like start
Yeah.
fresh, clean
Yeah.
slate.
And also, I used to have a online business. I'm selling camel caravan.
Oh.
Wait, it's not sponsored.
So yeah, camel caravan perf. We
Yeah.
sell Arabic cushions.
Yeah.
But because of COVID, we stopped for a while. And then
Are you planning to get it started?
Do you
again?
still have some stock? I can sell it on my Facebook Marketplace for you.
No, I don't have any more stock.
Yeah.
Our stock all finish up right during COVID. We
Yep.
managed to sell it off, but we're not continuing again.
I see.
Just stop for a while. But in Singapore, we still have it one.
Yep.
My cousin's still running up. Man.
I see,
Interesting.
I
What about
see.
you, Hadi?
Um,
Besides your other shoes story.
No, I never sell any
Yeah.
small item. I sell big item,
Oof.
like $1,000 of worth.
Oh, I can't
No,
relate.
it's just a motorbike. Nah, I was just trying to get rid of the bike because didn't ride it. Still brand new.
But
Like
didn't you just had your motorbike license?
Pardon?
Didn't you just had your motorbike
I
license?
just upgraded the bigger
Ah.
Open Plus. Yeah.
Oh,
But-
again.
So I didn't ride that bike as often, so I
Okay.
just try to sell it. So I normally don't like people to come to my place.
Mm.
So because
Yeah.
if they know there's a motorbike there, and then they would just break into
Think
the
other
garage,
stuff. Yeah.
and then they would just take it. Because that happened
Yeah.
to my
Yeah.
friend who had about 6 motorbikes at home,
Oh wow.
Oh,
and
Wow.
he was selling one of the bike he doesn't ride. So
Yeah.
they saw this other expensive one
Mm.
in the middle of the night. They come with the van, break into the garage, push
Took
the
it out.
bike all the way out, and put up
Gone.
in a van and go off.
oh,
Yeah, so that's like the reason why I
Yeah.
wouldn't have people coming
Yeah,
over.
of course.
yeah.
So I went to Bunnings. Bunnings car park.
I think you just have to
Yeah.
make your own judgment. Like you get to know at best where like to do the meetup. So yeah.
I mean,
if-
I think the good way is like for them not to see what's personal
what's in the
stuff.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
when
my
when talk
God.
about business, right? The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he emphasized businessmen,
Yeah.
business people that be a trustworthy businessman. Because the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that as-sadiqul amin, for those who are businessmen, that they are being trustworthy with their business, in the day of judgment they will be gathered with the prophets. So
Wow.
it's so
Oh my
as
God,
a
I don't think
businessman, as a businessman is the easiest way to earn the rewards from Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala.
I think
You
you
being a
should just be
trustworthy,
honest. Yeah.
yeah, be honest, you'll be alright. Just like how the Prophet ﷺ being, he was called a nickname as Al Amin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Means that the trustworthy one. So because of the
I have one
business-
question though, talking about being honest. So the previous guy, he asked me, "Did you drop the bike?" I said yes.
Mm.
So I think he didn't want to buy the bike.
Yeah.
The second person didn't ask me, so I didn't say. Is that being honest?
You didn't say.
I mean, he didn't ask.
So he didn't. Yes,
He
okay.
didn't ask.
The thing is, when selling goods, right, the Prophet
Yeah.
ﷺ also emphasized on the quality.
Okay.
You got to
Yeah.
be explain about the quality,
Like the
of
condition of it.
conditions of
Yep.
Yeah.
the goods. So it is a very important. You have to sell good quality.
Yep.
You have to be on. Okay, if it's the bike is it's drop, right? So you can just
Yep.
explain the right. Yeah, it's dropped before, but it's not that hard. Just because
Yeah.
of I did not put the side stand, and then it fell off slowly and gently.
Fell off a cliff.
That kind of thing.
But how do you balance between making a profit and
Being honest.
being honest?
Yeah.
Because we all enter business to make a bit of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bottom line.
Mm.
I was trying to get rid of the bike. No one want to buy that bike.
Mm.
So I was like, okay, I have to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's few factors here, or few points here in terms of do business. Firstly, when you mentioned that when you do business, making money, right?
Mm.
You can actually make real good money as long as you do not make it a darura to the person, to the seller, to the
Or
buyer.
like as in not putting them in a bad.
Not
State.
the price that you hike up, the price that you
Yeah.
to get your profit
Yeah.
is not to make the buyer unable to buy it. It's
Yeah.
make difficult for people to buy it.
So
Because
within
Okay.
a reasonable
within a
profit
reasonable-
margin.
Yeah, within the market rates.
Yeah.
As long as you are within the
Yeah.
market rates, and then you can actually mark up higher, and if you produce or you selling good quality
Yeah.
products.
Yep.
So, as
So-
long as doesn't make the
So
buyer
if-
hard to buy, you're fine to make.
So
I
for-
had
Sure.
I had one where I don't know if you noticed on marketplace, like if you guys trying to sell stuff, do you know how like when someone just sends you like a negotiable thing? I had one lady, she was like, can I negotiate for $25? I'm like, oh hello, no, because I just bought this table like 2 months ago. There's only like a little chip which I did state
Yeah.
in the in
Yeah.
the sell thing,
Oh.
and yeah.
Talking about that, man. Sorry,
No.
you go just sorry first. Finish your
Yeah, like
story,
I've
yeah.
already put it there, like condition, everything is good, only
Yeah.
that chip that it's not noticeable from far. And then she goes, can you negotiate for $25?
How much you put up for?
35.
Okay.
I'm like,
Mm.
I know it's just $25. It's not much, but like I bought this table on a reasonable price and I take a good care of it, you know, like it's my stuff. I have little attachment. And I
Yeah.
said to her no, but I know she can afford $35. Was that bad to say no?
You have the right.
that's
because
within-
you're selling,
yeah.
You have the right
within
to
your
say
reason.
no, and the buyer also have the right to say, oh, yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
So the most important to have a mutual understanding
Okay.
between the buyer and the seller.
Yeah.
As long as you don't until the extent that you are caught into fight and then
Yeah,
get
yeah.
offended and
Yeah.
I was trying to sell my bike about $2,000,
Yeah.
and then this guy's like, oh, I've seen someone selling at 1,002. I'm like, whoa, that's a low ball. Is it
Yeah.
low ball? Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, no, man, I'm not gonna answer. I didn't even answer that person.
Yeah.
And then another person messaged me like, oh, can you sell it at 1.4? I need it. I'll buy now. Come now.
Yeah. So there's another factors that you can look at it that maybe the person that's selling at 1,200 they don't really need money. They just want
Yeah.
to get rid of it. They
Yeah.
have no debts, no nothing to
Yeah.
working on. Whereby for your side maybe you need to have to pay for a new bike or you
Yep.
want to buy
Yep.
new bikes or that kind of thing. So it's all again it could be that the person have a higher mileage on his
Yeah.
bike, so that's why he's selling lower price. So there's so many
So
factors
depending
to
on
consider.
the depending on the
condition.
circumstance.
Yeah.
How about, for example, like if you buy shoes, because retail price for shoes is about 200,
Mm.
right?
How
And
much are you
then
going to sell it?
The next day, the price for that shoe could go up to 1,000, for example.
Oh.
I don't understand
But
how is this.
that's the actual market value of the shoe.
I don't understand how is it an asset. A shoe
So
It's an asset actually.
depending on what
Yeah.
shoe, and
Yeah.
I haven't done this because I'm not that into shoes, but I know people that buy shoes for 200, and then the next
Yeah.
day the market value for that shoe is like 1,000, 2,000, and they're selling it for $1,000, $2,000.
Mm.
Obviously, you're making a big
Yeah.
profit,
Mm.
Yeah.
but because the market value is at that
Yeah.
price,
Yeah.
that makes it halal, right?
Yeah, if as long as there's a market rates there, and as long as there's a buyer that can afford to buy it,
Then that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that should be
Yeah,
alright.
because I feel like shoes and bags are like big investment.
But in regards to shoes, this is just for my interest, right? Who set the market price?
Oh.
Oh, actually, the
It
company.
depends. Yeah, it depends on.
Company.
Sometimes when they release the shoe, they only release like
1,000 or something.
1,000 in the whole world.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Right.
limited edition.
Yeah, limited edition, and then they know the next day it'll go up
Yeah.
by more than double.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then
Um,
depends on the
I've
shoes.
queued one before.
Have you?
Like I'm not into shoes at all.
Yeah.
I only have one shoe. I will use it for 6 months and I would throw it away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But my friend asked me to buy a second shoe for him so that he can sell it. So I queued because he can only buy one shoe
Mm.
Yeah.
and I can only buy one. So I queued with him, and I did twice. I did one another place, and then we got a fight because like they already had queue. And then I'm like, oh, we just left that place because there was already
Yeah.
like someone trying to brawl and everything. But yeah, like it's actually a business thing. Like
Yeah.
every time they come out a new shoe, they will just have a queue and yeah.
So the thing is that in the one of the factors when making business, right?
Mhm.
So apart from making money, the other one is the intentions of business, right? Apart from making money, is to have silaturahim, to get
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
right? Because if
Yeah.
you are trustworthy, and your product is good quality,
Yep.
you actually build good relationship with your buyer.
Yep.
And they are becoming your regular. If you are a big business, like you're selling, have your own
Yep.
shop or whatever, that will be your friends, your regular customer, and you have
Yep.
established relationship. You become friends. You know, it's not only just making money, and it's not only just buy and sell transaction.
Yeah.
You actually
Like there's an
have
actual
excellent
healthy
relationship.
benefits to it.
And
Yeah.
you know, in especially if they are non-Muslim, right? Your customer are non-Muslim. It's a opportunity for you to do da'wah. Look, this is how
Yeah.
Muslim,
That's
or
how
this
we
is how
do it.
Islam taught us about doing business. We
Mhm.
we sell good qualities. We are reasonable price. We are friendly people. we are
Like, we're understandable.
trustworthy.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's where Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he do business, people not only making money. Yes, when he does a business, he really make money, and people start get attracted to him the way how he present his business. That's why people start to understand about really Islam, about Muslim, how Muslim doing business and business in Islam.
Mm.
So yeah, that's
I think it's just about being being honest.
Yeah.
In regards to the way you sell.
I was wondering, are we allowed to buy now and pay later?
With no interest.
yeah. So that is like
Guess.
Yeah.
yeah.
How does that work?
As long as there's no interest and you
Yep.
pay it on time and you don't incur interest when late fee,
Then
I
you're
think
safe.
I think that policy, if you are late, then that's where
Yeah.
they incur interest, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you
Or
pay
penalty,
on
they
time,
call it penalty fee or something.
yeah. So
Yeah.
as long as you don't incur interest when pay later, that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's like with work, because I work at the bank, and we have this easy installments where customers can pay it split into 4 months with no interest, and it's kind of good, right? How where there's no interest, but then I'm just like, how does that work? Like, are we allowed?
Mm.
Like,
The
I
thing
guess
is,
if there's no interest, then it's just.
what
yeah,
we-
but don't you get the purchase interest though later on your credit card statements because you?
Oh,
weren't
you're
able to
talking credit
pay?
cards.
Yeah.
Credit cards is wrong full stop, isn't it?
the thing is,
I don't know.
you need to know what you are buying,
Yeah.
and what you're buying, is it necessary or something that you just want it. All right, if you just like, oh, I got nothing to do, I feel bored, I want to buy that
Wait.
just for the sake of buying.
What happened if your coping mechanism is retail therapy, like myself?
Mm.
What is it, sorry?
Interest-free retail therapy.
Like when people,
Like, you know, when people
Relax.
like, yeah, like
when
our
they go
way.
shopping, they are more relaxed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, let's say I've done this amazing work and I'm like, I'm going to spoil myself. I'm going to
Yeah,
go
no.
shopping. Is that okay?
yeah. As long as you are not incur any, you're not buying something that you cannot afford, and
Yep.
it's not an unnecessary
Spending.
unnecessary
Maybe
spending.
Latifa, before you go to the shopping mall, there's a dua that I think you can make before entering to the market. Isn't it Prophet have taught
Oh,
us?
yeah,
the
there
dua?
is. I remember my dad would always say, before you go into the shop, your right foot first, and this dua. I can't remember, but I just say
Yeah.
Ayatul Kursi, that's all, because I can't remember it. And I'll step in with the right leg. And then I remember my girls were like, what are you doing? We've been to so many shops and you haven't gotten anything. And I said, no.
Oh
I
yeah.
think
Like,
the best
yeah.
dua for you to do, you enter with your right leg and you baca, you read A'udzubillah
Yeah.
minasyaitanirrajim. So shaitan will not influence you to buy unnecessary
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because I
Um,
know, if I'm not mistaken, I've heard one of the khutbah says about mosque is the place where the Allah likes you to be at,
Yep.
and marketplace
Yeah.
is the place where Allah doesn't like.
Not recommended. Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't like. I think he used the word dislike. If
It's
I'm
like,
not
yeah.
mistaken.
Mhm. So-
Yeah. So.
Yeah, because there's a lot of what it means there's a lot of false transaction, there's a lot of raswa, what do you call it in English?
Bribery.
Bribery.
corruptions in the marketplace, and a lot of people in back then, a lot of people spend unnecessary time, they
Yeah.
waste their time in the marketplace and talk
And
about
that's why Islam encourage us to be honest and
Yeah.
be trustworthy, so that
And not be greedy as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also for those business people out there,
Mm.
if they are doing business, right? And I mentioned just now, making intention of apart from making money,
Yeah.
make intention of silaturahim, get to know
Yeah.
people,
Mhm.
establish relationship. One thing also they can do, right? If you wanna do this, like just now Latifah mentioned, selling at a lower price, and you can give discount with the
Yeah,
intention of
yeah.
doing charity.
Yeah.
You get the rewards from Allah.
I ended up giving $5 discount for that table.
no.
Yeah, so
What if what if you like for example, everyone's selling phone at $100, but you sell the phone at $10, and you spoil the market. Everyone is selling at $100.
phone or food?
Phone.
Phone, okay.
And you selling your say a new you make your own company and you sell a phone, each phone for $10.
Mm.
You
So
give-
the thing, the margin's a bit too far. You said
Mm.
$100 and $10, right? If you're saying that, I think the company will not make money, because how the company want to cover
somehow
the expense?
like how if you buy a container from China, example, it would be like 1 cent
Mhm.
compared to buying a container in Europe would be $3.
Oh, yeah.
So they can like really bring down the price
There's-
really low. Is that spoiling the market? Is that alright?
What do you think, Shaz?
I don't think it's spoiling the market if you want to
Maybe they're
set
like a
that price,
wholesaler,
but
though.
like there's a certain price that you can get away with before you incur a loss rather than a
Mm.
profit. And
Yeah.
if you're gonna incur a loss, you won't end up. The gap wouldn't be that far.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe they know that their target audience is so huge that even if, they were selling $10, but if you were to get as much as customers
Mhm.
double to what you normally get,
Yeah.
you will eventually make profit. So
yeah.
if you set your target audience right, I feel like that'll cover you.
But I don't think it's
Mhm.
wrong to set a lower price
Yeah.
if
It is
that's
not, yeah.
affordable for you.
Yeah. But it's not right to make it above the
No,
above
when
the,
you want to make money, as long as not making the buyer difficult to
Then that should
buy
be
it,
fine.
then that's okay.
So in summary, the halal way of doing business is basically not putting your customer at risk or like in difficulties.
Yeah.
Make good transaction.
Mhm.
Good
Good
relationships.
relationship.
Mhm.
What else? Are we missing anything?
To make even more rewards, right? Especially for those restaurants owners out there,
Okay, yeah.
or like
Charity
retail
Yeah.
retails owner that have shops, right? If you want to make more reward, you
Yeah.
want to get more rewards. I'm not talking about making more money,
like-
more rewards.
Yeah.
You set one prayer room there,
oh.
right?
Yeah.
Restaurant company, restaurant owners.
Yep.
People come to your restaurant and have some dinner or lunch, whatever.
Mhm.
Yep.
Zuhur time,
Yep.
they have some space there to
Yep.
perform
Yeah.
prayer. Isha time they can pray after dinner. They can pray.
Yep.
So you actually hit a lot of opportunity here. You get more customers.
Yep.
You earn more
I
profit.
know some places that over in Perth they have restaurant with the prayer,
Oh, that's
Really?
awesome.
Really?
Alhamdulillah.
like Cairo in Kennington.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know Cairo does.
Yeah, they have a
Mashallah,
small
that's
prayer
good.
room, and then one in. I used to go to this Satyang Chakol.
Mm.
Is
used
that the
to-
one in
South Perth?
South Perth?
That South Perth as well. They used to have one corner at the back,
Okay.
and then one. They used to have a second outlet where it's in Vic Park, and they have a room as well for prayer room.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
No,
Very
I'm
good.
not sure about other places, but yeah, this is the places I've seen in Perth.
Yeah. So as I said just now, businessmen, it's easy for them to get the rewards from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. There's so many opportunities, just that they don't realize. And now when we share with all
Yeah.
these things,
Mm.
inshallah, for those who making business, you're making online business, whatever, there's always a lot of ways and opportunity for us to get the rewards from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good. So that's the halal way, right? What about the haram way?
Basically the opposite of what we
The
just
opposite.
discussed.
Yeah.
You know how there's like good and bad, but I'm just like, what is the haram way? Just so I prevent myself from
Is
doing
there
it.
macro or is there muhbah? Is there anything else?
Bid'ah, is it no? What's that?
Yeah, so if you're talking about rulings in Islam, Islamic ruling, we have 5 Islamic rulings.
Mm-hmm.
One is halal. What is halal? Halal is if you do it, you get the rewards.
Yep.
If you leave it, you get this sinful. That's halal. Oh, sorry, not wajib. This wajib. Wajib.
Oh, wajib.
Yeah, wajib.
Yeah.
Okay. There's another rulings called sunnah. Sunnah is when you do, it's a recommended act. So if you do, you get rewards. If you leave it, that's fine.
Like you're not getting punished for it.
You're
like,
not getting
it's not
punished.
forcible.
It's not sinful.
But you get
Yep.
you get rewards like
If you do it.
it's
if
good.
you do it,
Yeah.
yeah. And then mubah is like, that's how you eat and drinks. Is normal day activities. And nothing. It's just permissible. It's not
Yep.
not getting any rewards or anything. And then we got makruh. Makruh is dislike. Dislike is like if you leave it, you get rewards from Allah. If you do it, it's something that is not recommended.
You get sin?
But
You're
no
not, you're not
sin,
getting
right?
any sins, but it's better for you to leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
right?
it's just you're better off.
Yeah, you're better off
Yeah.
not doing it, not even get near to it.
Like just
Alright.
don't touch it.
And then haram is if you do it, it's sinful. If you leave it, you get the rewards from Allah.
If you
Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
intend to do it.
So that's the beauty of Islam, right? So if you intend to do something that is halal or something that
it's-
is good, right?
Yeah.
Although you have not doing it, you get the rewards from Allah.
Because
subhanahu wa
it's your
ta'ala already.
intention.
Yes,
Allah.
there's
Yeah.
this intention. Okay?
So, in that case, with that table situation, my intention, because I'm like guilty now, so my intention is just to give it to someone that's really good, because it's I'm not using it because I have another one, I have a new one.
Mm.
So if my intention is that, then that should be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you get
I'm
the rewards
safe.
from Allah.
Yeah.
And then if you intend to do bad things,
Uh-huh.
right? Although you have not do it, you never get any sin
Oh.
have-
You don't get
Until-
a sin until you do
until
it.
you do it. Yeah. So that's the beauty of our
Do you
religion.
get reward for that?
If you don't do it,
Yeah.
you get rewards. For example, you have
But
the
that's dangerous if you.
you have the intention of doing bad things, right? And then you have the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
But then you say, I'm not gonna do it. You get the reward.
So even if you change your mind last minute,
As long as you didn't do it.
Yeah. So for example,
Don't comment.
for example, I saw one iPhone, brand new iPhone, just
Yeah.
released by Apple
yeah.
on the table.
iPhone 15.
No one looking at it, and I know there's Hadi's, right? So
Wait.
I'm about to
I still am using iPhone 8, alright?
I'm about to snatch it, right? And then Hadi don't look at it. Hadi's like looking somewhere else. But then I said to myself, lah, I'm not gonna do it. So you get the rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That's so
So-
good.
That's the best part of the beauty of our religion.
It's like just imagine having that hidayah last minute. That'd
Just
be good.
if you're relating to business, you're like, oh, I'm going to charge him like $500 more.
Mm.
And I
And then,
know, nah,
yeah,
it's not
and-
right.
Correct.
It's
correct.
not right. I'm going to
Yeah.
sell it at the right price.
Yeah. Mashallah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Hope you all enjoy our episode. Follow us on
Yes.
Instagram. Watch our podcast video on YouTube, and listen to us on Spotify. If you find this beneficial to other, do share to them. Inshallah. See you next Friday. Assalamualaikum.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
يا ربنا اعترفنا بأننا اقترفنا وأننا أسرفنا على لظى أشرفنا فتب علينا توبة تغسل كل حوبة واستر لنا العورات وآمن الروعات واغفر لوالدينا ربي ومولودينا والأهل والإخوان وسائر الخلان وكل ذي محبة أو جيرة أو صحبة والمسلمين أجمع آمين ربي فاسمع فضلا وجودا منا لا باكتساب منا بالمصطفى الرسول نهضى بكل سول صلى وسلم ربي عليه عند الحب وآله والصحب عداد تشي السحب والحمد لله في البدء والتناهي آمين.